Welcome back to the layout, guys. This is model train 9500, and today I've got a layout update for you. So we'll start off with this thing you see right here. It used to be a Bachmann SD40-2, and now it is very weathered and road beaten, as you can see. This was sent to me by a YouTube member. He wanted me to weather it for him, and I've never really done that before, but I thought, alright, let's see what happens here, and I think it turned out pretty good. The first thing I did was I looked over the model and I saw the paint was chipping a little bit here on the handrails, so I got some white and I just went over all the handrails. I must say, this reefer white here is a very close match to the white handrails that you'll see on most model trains. I also use that to patch up some stuff on my Athearn SD70 ACE as well as my Intermountain ES44 AC. But anyway, this is the CSX model here. It started out with a regular, I think black, I hope black, yeah, it was black down there, and I faded it with grimy black, and then I gave it a brown coating, and you can see that there as well. I also painted the grills up there, and I surrounded it with black soot. Also, on the top, faded it well, I didn't fade it, I just dirtied it up around the fans and gave it a little bit of grime on the cab, but not as much. Here's the front. So I'll turn it around here for you. This is the front, as you see here. I'll just go. I have the bow wave effect, as they call it. It kind of gets darker and browner up along that side, and then it goes like that. So I used these paints, reefer white, L&N gray. I don't think I actually use that one that much. Earth, dirt, railroad tie brown. I used, for the most part on this model, I used black and grimy black and railroad tie brown. I got those in the mail yesterday. So yeah, let's see what else we have here. This is my stand. Oh, the yard has been worked on. Here, I'll move my stand. Wow, I got a wobbly hand. There we go. Stand goes right up there. The yard here has been worked on. I was getting annoyed because it started looking really bad, so I repainted the black and repainted the concrete. Then I airbrushed some grime down the middle, which you can see here. This side isn't really done yet. I did up to about here, and then it stops. Unfortunately, the paint was a little too much in the flanges, so it kind of messed a few things up, but I will probably end up redoing this yet again. But I used testors dull coat. I'll probably get the Krylon clear coat stuff in the future, but I saw that and it was a good price, so I picked it up. But I used that to seal it, and so now if I get anything on this section, I can just wash it off with water and I don't have to worry about the paint peeling up or anything. So yeah, that's that. Let's see, what else did I do? Did I do anything? Probably not, but oh yeah, I have the 70% isopropyl alcohol, and it says to mix this stuff with water, and I usually put a drop or two of alcohol in to get rid of the surface tension. Now I think this already has a chemical in the paint that gets rid of surface tension, but I put it in this as, I put it just like 2 drops of that in there as well, and that prevents the paint from like beating up on your model or anything. If you get too much, it still looks pretty good. So yeah, and this is my airbrush, Centro Pneumatics, $15 from Harbor Freight. It was recommended to me by what's his name? going mind blank here. I'll put it in the description, but a YouTube member recommended me to get this, and I did, and it worked out really great. I think it's Big B6 Flyer. That's right, yeah. He recommended that to me, and it has been very good so far. So I highly recommend that airbrush to all of you as well. Let's see. I was trying to airbrush the ballast here, and some of it shot up onto the turf there, and now it looks, well, I think it looks pretty bad. So I might end up redoing the whole scene. We'll see. Oh yeah, I did do some other stuff. I airbrushed the middle of this track a bit, so now it has that good weathered look. I don't know if I did anything else except for this tank car. Before I weathered that SD40-2, I wanted to test out the paints, and I did so on this Santa Fe. And I know it might not be very prototypical weathering. It looks kind of flat, but it was really just to test the paint and the mixture so that I could get it right for that model. I think that's it. So I'm going to conclude the video before I end up making a fool of myself because I have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, these are the paints I used. I highly recommend them. They work good, and they're pretty low price. I got them from modeltrainstuff.com, and they worked well. So, that being said, that's all I got. I'll pan back to this thing. And thank you for watching, and be sure to look for more videos in the future.